I just wanted to do a quick little video giving you a couple of tips to play over that minor thirds backing track that I posted. When I usually get people to get started on playing over changes, if it's something that's new to them, I always suggest that they do one of two things before they try and do the whole thing combined. And the first thing is keep the key center the same but change the modal quality, such as going from, say, a minor 7 chord, an E minor 7 to an E dominant, and that way you're only worried about going from major and minor. It could be straight major and minor if you want, whatever you want to do. The other option is to keep the modal quality the same and change the key, which is what we did on that backing track. It stays in a minor 7 chord and then just goes up in minor thirds as you play along with it. So I thought, looking at it from that perspective, I'd just give you a couple of little quick formulas to base your improvisation on. So let's get to it. We might as well look at it from the perspective of playing just minor pentatonics over each key. So a good way to look at it is, let's take a really straight ahead minor pentatonic type sound. So we're in the key of E and we're playing the root, the flat 7, the 5, flat 7, root, minor third. So the first formula you would look at is that the minor third of whatever key you're in will be the tonic of the next key. G, obviously. So we're in G, we're in E, so there you go. That's a really good little formula. Works anywhere on the neck, no matter where you're playing that minor pentatonic shape. So that's a really good little formula to just latch onto. I would definitely encourage you to experiment with that all over the neck and just start with that first basic idea. The second idea would be the flat 7 of each key. That now becomes the 5th of the next key, so you can use that as a little starting point. So if we're playing in the key of E, couple of really good things to latch onto there. Once you get comfortable with those, it'll at least give you a little bit of a roadmap. And what we're trying to do is actually tie these intervals to the sound and recognizing what they are, what their quality is, and how we can respond to them while we're playing. That's how I improvise, is I listen to what I'm playing and how it affects what I'm playing too, and I react according to that. I do play visually like everybody does. I do like to look at the neck. Sometimes I don't look at the neck, but that does minimize your accuracy. So a lot of times I do like to look at the neck and be aware of what's happening around me if I'm playing with a band. But I've always got that picture of the fretboard in my head, where I am on it, what fret I'm on, and where I need to place my fingers to grab the next interval. So if I'm looking for that minor third in the key of E and I'm here, I'll go to the next string down 2 frets. If the first finger was playing that note, I'll go up 3 frets. And that 4th I know is straight across. The last thing I want to discuss is this little backing track is a great practice tool for the fretboard. If you just took, say, that minor pentatonic again and just kept the exact same shape. There's your E, and then you get the picture. That's a very efficient and easy way to jam to it, and why not? But if you want to choose an area or a zone on the neck and try to stay within that zone, say about 5 or 6 frets, and go through each key center in that space, that's a really wonderful way to sort of utilize this very simple progression, but making it something handy for learning your fretboard. So let's choose this area here. So here's our E, and we'll just stick with minor pentatonic again. So now we're in the key of G. Now we're in B flat. And now D flat. You can choose just different spots on the neck and try to increase your knowledge of the fretboard and where you are and how you're going to navigate through those key centers. Do the same thing once you decide to start playing any modal things, like Dorian is what I'd go for over these particular chords, just the 1-9 sort of sound. So really nice way to practice your fretboard knowledge. What you want to do is combine all those approaches so you've got complete freedom to either stay in one position or fly all over the thing. And that's what we're looking for, is just an ability to play without being hindered by one approach or the other. Combine them all and have it all, man. It's all there if you want it, so take it. All right, thanks a lot.